Namaste students, myself Sunil Kumar from the Department of Computer Science. Today we are moving to the next session based on the chapter number 14 Boolean logic, and remember that one, this is for 11th computer science topic. And in this topic we are mainly discussing about universal gates. Already we told in a previous session what is a universal gate. In this session also we are mainly discussing about universal gates and how we can construct the NOT gate, AND gate, OR gate, means basic gates using the NOR gates, that we are going to discuss in this session. So let us move to the topic. In the last session we mainly discussed about the universal gate, but in that universal gate we implemented NOT gate. Mainly we implemented NOT gate using the NAND, then we implemented AND gate. We implemented the AND gate using the NAND gate, and also we implemented the OR gate using the NAND gate. So these are the mainly three gates we implemented using the NAND gate using in last session. And today's session, what is a universal gate? Once again, universal gate is a gate using which all the basic gates can be designed. If you want to design all the basic gates, then that one gate is required or gates are required. That type of gates are known as universal gate. It is possible to design all other gates, or we can say it is possible to design all the basic operations or any Boolean function. Some gates are used. By using that gate, it is possible to design all the operation or possible to perform all the operations. That is type of gates are known as universal gates. Universal gate is a gate using which all the basic gates can be designed. We can design the basic gates by using the universal gates. That is the definition for universal gate. NAND and NOR gate recalled as universal gates. We are mainly calling the NAND gate, then OR gate, NOR gate. NAND gate and NOR gates mainly called as the universal gate. Mainly we are saying gates mainly are of two types. Already we know that gates mainly are of two types. One is basic gates and one more is derived gates. Basic gates and derived gates. NAND, NOR and XOR and XNOR. These are known as derived gates. NAND gate, NOR gate, XOR gate and XNOR gate. These gates are known as derived gates. And or not. And or not, that gates are known as basic gates. And or not, that gates are known as basic gates. NAND, NOR, XOR, XNOR. These are known as derived gates. NAND gate and NOR gate are, we are saying once again, that is known as universal gates. NAND gate, then NOR gate. These two gates are recalled. We can call that one as a universal gate because it is all the Boolean functions. By using NAND gate or by using the NOR gate, all the basic functions, or we can say all the Boolean function can also be implemented using these two gates. By using these two gates, all the basic operation, normally basic operation, other than basic operation, is possible to design all Boolean functions. All the Boolean functions can be also implemented using these two gates. By using these two gates, it is possible to implement all the Boolean functions. NAND and NOR gate are more popular as these are less expensive and easier to design. See here, NAND gate and NOR gate is more popular because if you compare the other gates, if you want to implement some operation, that is not possible using the AND gate, or that is not possible to using the NOT gate. Some operations are not possible. But if you use the NAND and NOR gate, if you are going to use the NAND and NOR gates, it is possible to design all the other gates. It is possible to design all other gates, and NAND gate and NOR gates are more popular because main thing is it is less expensive compared to other gate. Expense is less in case of NAND and NOR gate. Expense is very less compared to the other gate, and also easier to design. Designing is easier. It is possible to design all the gates only using the NAND gate. It is possible to design all the gates. If you want to design any other gate, only using the NAND gate is possible to design all other gates, or only using the NOR gate is possible to design remaining all other gates. So that is easier to design. No need to use different gates. If you want to perform some operation or if you want to implement some operations, then NAND gate only is enough, or we can say only NOR gates are enough. But if you use the basic gates, sometimes you have to use all the 3 gates, or sometimes you have to use XOR gates. Only using the XOR gate is not possible to use, not possible to design all other gates. Or only using the NOT gate is not possible to design any gates. Or only using the AND gate is not possible to perform other operations. So, but if you use the NAND gate and NOR gate, if you are going to use the NAND gate and NOR gate, is possible to perform all the operations, possible to perform all the operations. So that's why NAND gate and NOR gates are more popular, because it is less expensive and easier to design, easy to design the logic gates or Boolean functions, or you can say the basic gates. Remember, main thing you have to remember here is universal gate is a gate using which all the basic gates can be designed. Mainly all the basic gates can be designed by using the universal gates. Next is realization of all the basic gates using the NOR gate. We are going to implement all the basic gates. We are going to implement here all the basic gates by only using the NOR gate. We are not using any other gates. Only using the NOR gate, we are going to implement NOT gate first, then we are implementing AND gate, then we are implementing the OR gate. We are implementing NOT gate, AND gate, OR gate. NOT and OR are known as basic gates. That is known as basic gates. So we are going to discuss how we can implement basic gates only using the NOR gate. We are not using any other gates. Only by using the NOR gate, or we are implementing the basic gates. The first one is NOR to NOT. We are going to implement the NOT gate by only using the NOR gate. Only one NOR gates are enough here. See the figure. In that figure we have 2 input NOR gate. We are using the 2 input NOR gate whose inputs are purposefully connected together. Whose inputs are purposefully connected together, so that the same input is applied to both. So we can give the same input for both the operation. See here in this figure, one NOR gate is used. That NOR gate input you can see. There are 2 input NOR gate. That 2 input NOR gate, 2 inputs are also connected together. We are purposefully connecting both the input. Not by mistake it is. Purposefully we connected both the inputs together. The reason, because if you connected the 2 input together, then same input can be given for the both. Same input can be given for the both, because we are going to implement the NOT gate here. When you are going to implement the NOT gate contains only one input and only one output. NOT gate contains only one input and one output. So both the inputs are connected together. So we will give the input. After connecting the input, next is output. Output is in case of NOR operation. In case of NOR operation, X and Y is the input, means output will be X plus Y whole dash. If X and Y is the input in case of NOR gate, means output will be X plus Y whole dash is the output for NOR gate. So here both the inputs are same, or both the inputs are X. Whenever both the inputs are X, output will be X plus X whole dash. Output is X plus X whole dash. That is the output for NOR gate. Next here is you can derive. How we will got the output here as X plus X whole dash. Then how it will be X dash. So we have to derive that one. We have to apply some rules or some formulas we have to apply. So here input is X NOR X. 2 inputs are same. Input is X NOR X. Whenever both the inputs are same, output is X plus X whole dash. Output is X plus X whole dash. Then apply the De Morgan's theorem. For X plus X whole dash, if you apply the De Morgan's theorem, it will be X dash dot X dash. The output will be X dash dot X dash will be the output for De Morgan's. If you apply the De Morgan, output will get like that. Then apply the idempotence law. Idempotence law states that X plus X equal to X and X dot X equal to X. X dot X equal to X and X plus X equal to X. But here input is X dash dot Y X dash. Here we got X dash dot X dash, means both are same. Whenever both are same, so it is possible to remove the duplicates. That idempotence law also doing the same thing. It is removing the duplicates. So it will be x dash dot x dash, output will be x dash. X dash means that is the output of not operation. X dash is the output of not operation. If you give the input x, you will get the output as x dash. That is the output of not operation. So like that we can implement the not operation only using the NOR gate. Here is a figure. Here is a figure. First figure we can see that is a NOR implementation of NOT. Second is a NOT gate. First is the implementing the NOT gate using the NOR gate, first figure, and second figure we can see that is a NOT gate. So you can both the figure you can see only one input is there, one output. Both the figures we are using only one input and only one output, and input is x means output will be x dash, both the cases. If you give the input is x means output will be x dash. If you giving input is y means output will be y dash. Like that we can implement the NOT gate. Remember, when you are going to implement the NOT gate, both the inputs should be connected together, only this thing. Whenever we are going to implement the NOT gate, then both the inputs should be connected together. Next, implementing the OR gate. We are going to implement the OR gate. In this figure we can see two NOR gates are connected. We are using the two NOR gate, not only one, we are mainly using the two NOR gates. The first NOR gate is using the two input. First NOR gate is using the two input, but if you are going to see the second NOR gate, that is used as NOT gate. If you see the second NOR gate, that is used as the NOT gate, because both the inputs are connected together. So by using only two NOR gate, it's possible to implement the OR gate. So if you give the x and y as the input, finally we will get the output as x plus y. If you give the input as x and y, output will be x plus y. If your input is a and b, output will be a plus b. So remember, if you want to implement the OR operation, two NOR gates should be connected together. Next is NOR to OR. How we can implement, how we can get the output. See, first NOR gate, if you see the first NOR gate is a x NOR y. First is x NOR y. In case of x NOR y, what is the output? Both inputs are x and y means output will be x plus y whole dash. If inputs are x plus y means x and y is the input means output will be x plus y whole dash. Then if you are going to see the second NOR gate, in case of second NOR gate, input is x plus y whole dash and x plus y whole dash. Output of first NOR gate, output of first NOR gate is given as the input for second NOR gate. Output of first NOR gate is given as the input of second NOR gate. It will be x plus y whole dash nor x plus y whole dash, x plus y whole dash nor x plus y whole dash. So you apply the NOR operation. If you apply the NOR operation, that will be x plus y whole dash plus x plus y whole dash like that. Remember, you have to read like this: x plus y whole dash plus x plus y whole dash because apply the NOR operation. Then apply the De Morgan's. If you have to remove that, you have to reduce that one. You have to reduce the operation. So better rule is De Morgan's theorem. If you apply the De Morgan's, what is the De Morgan's theorem? De Morgan's theorem states that x plus y whole dash equal to x dash dot y dash. X plus y whole dash is equal to x dash dot y dash. So you apply the De Morgan's theorem, it will be x plus y double dash dot x plus y double dash. It will be x plus y double dash dot x plus y double dash. Then after that, apply the involution law. Involution law states that x double dash equal to x double dash that equals to the x. X double dash means any operation double dash is them, that is possible to remove. You can pose both the dash can be removed. So here x plus y double dash dot x plus y double dash is there. So if you apply the involution flow for that one, it will be x plus y double dash can be removed dot x plus y dot x plus y. You will get the both also same, x plus y dot x plus y. Then apply the idempotence law. Idempotence law states that x dot x equal to x, then x plus x equal to x. Idempotence law states that x dot x equal to x, x plus x equal to x. Here x dot x, how you can say x dot x? Because x dot y, that is one term, x plus y is the one term, one more term also x plus y, means both the terms are same. Interpotence law is mainly used to remove the duplicates. So here both the terms are same, both the term, first term and second terms also same. So it's possible to remove the duplicates. So the output will be x plus y. Output we got that x plus y. So that is equal to the OR gate. We got the final output as x plus y, that is equal to the OR gate. Here is a figure. You can see two figures here. The first figure implementing the OR gate using the two NOR gates. Second is the NOR gate. So both the gate also you can see both the figure two inputs are taken. X and y is the input in first figure. In second figure also x and y is the input. Output is x plus y in first figure and second figure also x plus y. Remember that when you are going to implement the OR gate using the NOR, whenever if you are going to implement the OR gate using the NOR gate, then two NOR gates are connected. We have to connect the two NOR gates together. You have to connect two NOR gates together, then we can implement the OR gate. We have to connect two NOR gates together. Remember, second NOR gate is worked as the NOT operation or NOT gate. Second NOR gate is working as the NOT gate. Here is the next implementation. Here is the next implementation, that is NOR to AND. How we can implement the AND operation only using the NOR operation, NOR gate. How we are implementing the NOR AND operation or AND gate using only NOR gates. Here we are mainly using the three NOR gates. We have to use the mainly three NOR gates. The first NOR gate and second NOR gate. Two NOR gates are used as the invert input. Used to invert the inputs, means it is used as the NOT gate. First NOR gate and second NOR. There are two NOR gates are there. That two NOR gates are used as inverting the input. Inverting input means if we give x as the input, output will be x dash. If you give the y as the input, means y dash will be the output. So to invert the operation, to invert the input, we are mainly using the two NOR gates, first NOR gate and second NOR gate. Remember, in that two NOR gates, both the inputs are connected together. Purposefully, both the inputs are connected together. And third NOR gate, mainly three NOR gates are required. In third NOR gate, it is connect both the input from x and y. Both the input from x and y is connected to third NOR gate. Mainly three gates are required here. But if you see here, if you take the AND gate also contain two input. Here also we are using two input, we will get only one output. Here how you can derive that one? The first is mainly three NOR gates are used here. The first NOR gate takes x NOR x. First NOR gates takes x NOR x. X NOR x means it will be the x plus x whole dash. First NOR gates takes x NOR x, that will be the x plus x whole dash. Then second NOR gates. Second NOR gate is taking the y and y input, y NOR y, it is y plus y whole dash. Remember, x NOR x means x plus x whole dash, y NOR y, that will be the y plus y whole dash. That is the two inputs. The two inputs are inverted then. Then third gate is takes the one input from first NOR gate, second input from second NOR gate. So it will be the x plus x whole dash NOR y plus y whole dash. We will give the input as we are giving the input like this. One is x plus x whole dash NOR y plus y whole dash. X plus x whole dash NOR y plus y whole dash. Then if you apply the NOR operation, it will be x plus x whole dash plus y plus y whole dash. It is output is x plus x whole dash plus y plus y whole dash. One whole dash will be applied for both. Then we have to reduce the operation. We have to reach the OR operation. We have to reach till the OR operation. So it will be Now we will see how to derive the AND gate. Now we will see how to derive the AND gate only using the NOR gate. In this case, there are two inputs, mainly three NOR gates are used. The first NOR gate and second NOR gate uses the same type of input. The first NOR gate input is X and second NOR gate input is Y. The first NOR gate input X NOR X. First NOR gate input is X NOR X is the first NOR gate input. Second NOR gate input is Y NOR Y. So X NOR Y will be the X plus Y whole dash. Y NOR Y will be the Y plus Y whole dash. X plus Y whole dash, we get the output in first NOR gate. In second NOR gate, we will get the output as Y plus Y whole dash. So two in output will get, one is X plus X whole dash, then one more is Y plus Y whole dash. Then you can see the third NOR gate. In third NOR gate, it will be the X plus X whole dash NOR Y plus Y whole dash. We will get the output as input as X plus X. First NOR gate input and is given to the input of one input for third NOR gate. Second NOR gate output is given for input as the second input for the third NOR gate. So two inputs. The first input is X plus X whole dash and next one is Y plus Y whole dash. X plus X whole dash NOR Y plus Y whole dash. Then if you apply the then operation will be X plus X whole dash plus Y plus Y whole dash output will be X plus X whole dash plus Y plus Y whole dash will be the output. Then after that apply the De Morgan's, because we have to reach the X dot Y, we have to reach to X dot Y. So we have to apply the De Morgan's. Apply the De Morgan theorem. Then when you are going to apply the De Morgan theorem, then it will be the X plus X double dash dot Y plus Y double dash. Apply the De Morgan's theorem, it will be the X plus X double dash plus Y plus Y double dash will get. Then after that apply the involution law. Involution law states that X double dash equal to X, Y double dash equal to Y. X double dash equal to X, then Y double dash equal to Y. So we will get the output like this: X plus X dot Y plus Y. Double dash will be removed. We can remove the double dash. Then after that X plus X dot Y plus Y will get X plus X dot Y plus Y. That is the apply the idempotence law for that one. If you apply the idempotence law states that it is possible to remove the duplicates. Simply you can understand like that, it is possible to remove the duplicates. Whenever duplicates are there means that duplicates can be removed by using the idempotence law. X plus X, it will be X, and Y plus Y, that will be the Y. So it will be X dot Y. Output we got that X dot Y, that is equal to the AND operation. Then here you can see the two figures. There are two figures are there. The first figure implementing the AND operation using the NOR operation. Second is AND gate. You can see the AND gate first. In case of AND gate, X and Y is the input. Output will be X dot Y. Output is X dot Y. X and Y is the input and output is X dot Y. Then if you see the first figure, in case of first figure, X and Y is the input, output also X dot Y. Output is X dot Y. But if you want to implement the AND gate, there are three NOR gates we have to connect. We have to connect the three NOR gates together. We have to connect together so we can implement the AND gate. So, but if you see the output is same, number of input also same. Both inputs are X and Y. In first figure and second figure, inputs are X and Y, output is X dot Y. Both the figures, output is X dot Y. So when you are going to implement the AND gate, three NOR gates are required. Remember, first NOR gate purposefully connected together. First NOR gate inputs are purposefully connected, and second NOR gate inputs also purposefully connected together to implement the AND gate in case of NOR gate. By here we reach our end of session today. In this session we mainly discussed about how to implement AND gate, NOR gate and NOT gate. AND gate, NOR gate and NOT gate by using the NOR gates. Universal gates. Universal gate means a gate whose is possible to design all the basic gates. By using only that gates it's possible to design the basic gates. And implementing the NOT gate. If you want to implement the NOT gate, two inputs should be connected. Two input of the NOR gate should be connected together. Two input of the NOR gate should be connected together. And also next one. Next is implementing the OR gate. When you are going to implement the OR gate using the NOR, two NOR gates are used. Two NOR gates are used, but in that second NOR gate is working as a NOT gate. Second NOR gate is working as a NOT gate. And last one is implementing the AND gate. Implementing the AND gate. When you are going to implement the AND gate only using the NOR, we have to use the three inputs. We have to use three inputs. Three gates are NOR gates are required. In first NOR gate and second NOR gate is working as a NOT gate. Here first NOR gate and second NOR gate is working as a NOT gate, that is connected and we will get the final output. By here I will wind up my today's session. Thank you.